Hi, and welcome to my prezi. Let's just crack straight into it, shall we? My journey began in 1980 in the little village of Marsh Baldon in Oxfordshire. I studied in Oxfordshire and then went to university in Cardiff. After uni, I moved to Canada and lived amongst the snow in the mountains of Whistler for a snowboarding season, which was amazing. Then I moved to Australia for a year before heading back to Oxford to take on my first serious job. Now, that first serious job was as academic account manager for Oxford University Press. I essentially manage relationships with a number of universities in the UK where I work with academics to provide the best possible learning resources to their students. From OUP, I moved on to Group GTI. This was a more commercially minded environment, bearing in mind OUP is a charity, and it gave me great insight into the world of HR. I was working with HR managers and directors at some of the world's biggest law firms to help them promote their brand amongst the student audience in the UK, Europe, and Asia. Having sold media and advertising space to employer branding agencies in my role at GTI, when I moved to Australia, I joined one of those agencies. I wanted to be on the inside track, so I joined the FACE Euro RSCG. Now, what the FACE do is they specialise in employer branding, advertising, and employee communications. As account manager there, I worked with marketing and human resources teams at major Australian and international organisations to advise and lead and project manage regional, local, international recruitment advertising, brand strategy, and employee communications activity. After a couple of years at the FACE, the opportunity came up to join McGraw-Hill Education and put my newfound and refined marketing and advertising experience to good use. I joined as marketing manager for Australia and New Zealand in May 2010, and I worked with them through a real period of transition from print to digital within the marketplace. Probably my two proudest achievements and the most fun I had whilst I was there, though, were slightly outside of my day job. One was working on an educational simulation game in the McGraw-Hill Practice brand. The other was co-leading the Salesforce implementation in Australia and New Zealand. Now, outside of work, this is me. I love Sydney. I love being here. I love living here, and I want to stay here. It's a fantastic place, and the sun always shines, even when it rains. You know what I mean. In terms of sport, essentially it's reached a point now where I'm just obsessed with Oxford United. They're pretty bad, but I'm loyal. I love travelling. I've been to so many places around the world, but there's always more. I haven't been to South America. I haven't really spent much time in Asia, so desperate to get to those places. But Europe, North America, and Australia, I've seen a lot of places and I've enjoyed travelling around those areas. Social media is something that really fascinates me, both from the sort of public point of view and also from the enterprise private network point of view. I blog at advise.me and I tweet at AdviceMe, so follow me there. Basically, I think the key thing is, what have I learnt through my career? These are the things I don't like. I don't like when businesses, organisations have a fear of change. I don't like when places have poor communication. I don't like busy work. This is a concept that is abhorrent to me, the idea that you should be seen to be being busy rather than actually doing good work. Now, the good stuff, what I do like, I give a big thumbs up to innovation, to solving problems and thinking and asking questions and learning at every opportunity. I like doing things differently. I like being part of a team, and I like celebrating when you win. So that, essentially, is me. In a big, blue, bracketed box. If you want to get in touch with me, if you want to find out more, then probably the best thing to do is head to my blog, advice.me. Have a read of some of my articles. That will give you some insight into what I'm about. Follow me on Twitter, and please connect with me on LinkedIn. Thank you very much.